Let's play darts. Oh, hello, cheeky. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a 60, but a good 60. There's bad 60s and good 60s. When we're trying to get better at this, we'll take that as a good 60. Well done, everybody. Good start to the proceedings here. So today we're going to play the singles game on DartCounter. Now, last time we were here, it was a match against Dartbot, and he rage quit, like the worst type of player you face online, and failed to defeat him. But today we're going to go back to the meat and drink of hopefully my improvement over time, which is some training. And we haven't done singles training in a while, and singles training is very important. There's nothing worse than missing a single when you're looking for some sort of checkout. You're setting up your checkout and you miss that single, the embarrassment, the shame, these are the things I'm trying to avoid. So we'll have a little warm up, then we'll get going. Now I feel like I'm playing, apart from that dart, playing quite well lately. And there you go, 22 just to show that. And why not, Hull? We're being inspired by the arrows at the moment, aren't we? The Premier League, wow. I mean, there was some incredible darts going on this week. I mean, the whole week with the Players' Championship. Some of the checkouts on Premier League night were unbelievable. Was it Littler hitting that 167 and 164 in the same match? Was unbelievable scenes. And fair play go in price, because he seems to be a little bit of a bogeyman for Mr. Littler, and that makes things interesting, doesn't it? We want it interesting. Incredible stuff. Right, not too bad. Let's drop down to 19s. I mean, I remember this time, well, not this time last year, but around, I think, May, June time, when the Premier League was really sort of coming towards the end of proceedings, Price was coming out saying basically he wasn't going to be in the Premier League this year. He wasn't interested, or he just seemed to be disillusioned with the darts. And then look at what short time can do to a man. Right, let's stay on this 19 for a minute. Oh, that's poor. After that first dart, and that was poor as well. But this is the warm-up. Let's throw some at bull. Great comments about my warm-up. Maybe the bull, aiming that bull for 15 darts. That's great advice. Maybe I should be doing that a bit more, but maybe not. I mean, I do need practice on this bull. Bit better though. Right, and then we'll get going. Maybe I'll throw another 3. Hello. Now, I've had a few bounce outs this week, and I'm thinking that's more about me. I've been hitting the same dart twice, it's bouncing out. That, for me, is a sign of improvement. I do feel like there's something this week that's changed, and it was the video that, once again, one of you commented on to say to watch, which was Wayne Mardle Masterclass, and the advice was actually look at the Masterclass on maths, because you know I've been struggling with my maths. But in going to that video, I came across a masterclass on release from Wayne, Mr. Mardle, and basically the premise of the whole video is basically telling you to release the dart earlier. Release the dart earlier. Think about releasing it earlier. And that's all I've been doing this week, and I've been finding myself getting much more accurate. And I think this is for one of 2 reasons. I think the main reason is releasing early is better for you. I mean, that's kind of obvious. But the second reason I think it's helped me is it's made me more consistent with my throw. So, I mean, maybe if somebody said the advice, I'll throw later. Well, as long as I'm consistent with it, then maybe that would work to some degree as well. But I think just thinking about releasing it earlier means I'm releasing it more consistently. If that makes sense. So that's helped me. So it might help you, I don't know. Right, let's get this game going here. We're going to do singles training on DartCounter. It's a classic. I do this most days as part of my warm-up, to be honest. Now, when I started, getting a 40 was strong. I'm feeling great. Something's going right for me at a 40. Since I've got better, 45 is now my benchmark. Anything high is fantastic. I've hit 60 before. I've gone over 60 a couple of times. So that's what I'm looking at today, is a minimum of 45. So let's go. We're going to go that one, treble one. And now I know people, oh, that's not bad. People say, oh, only concentrate on the high numbers, blah, 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 which I understand. However, this is more, I think because of my level is so low, or certainly not intermediate, let's say, there's a lot of work to be done on hand-eye coordination. So in some ways, it kind of doesn't matter what you're trying to hit, as long as you're trying to improve your general accuracy, I think. But what do I know? I mean, don't take any advice from me. 2. Port. Got lucky there, the double. That was not the intention. Right, numero tres. And that's 3 in Spanish and Portuguese, I think. Right, number 3. Educational channel, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, here we go. Release early, man. Oh, don't release it at all. That's shocking. I got lucky on 1 dart there. That is not good. I mean, I know people don't like 3, but that's taking the Michael Jordan. Right, 4. Quattro. Oh goodness me. Not throwing great yet. But it's acceptable. If we get an average of 2 points on each number, that's acceptable. Number 5. Wow, poor. Bit better. Number 6. Not bad darts. I mean, I've only hit a treble there, but next door neighbour there, number 13, he's got a full bed. So there's kind of, like I said, this is, as much as I want to hit my numbers and want to try and get certain scores, overall, it really is about, like that, those 3 there were far better than the 3 I threw at number 3. So I do want to have scores to go after, but really it's about the arrows. So that's okay, those 3. Numero 7. Slowing down slightly as well. I don't know if you've noticed, my drawback has slowed down, and I also think that's down to releasing early. I think it's because beforehand I'm panicking to get rid of this dart because I'm not really sure where to release it. I'm just trying to do it normally, and in doing that I'm throwing them so quickly. So since I've decided to release it a bit early, I feel a bit more in control, I think, and I'm starting to throw them a little bit more with a better rhythm. In other news, my throw analysis has been, my videos are sent over to Daniel at Straight to the Point. So I hope we'll get some throw analysis this, probably early next month to have a look at. And that'll be good, that'll give me some focus. Poor last dart. Right, number 9, guys. Number 9, rise and shine, come on. Single 9. Not fantastic yet. We need to start hitting a couple of these trebles. Number 10. See what we can do here. No, that's terrible. That is not the released early I'm talking about. Oh, same with that one. Struggling a bit here. Not very consistent. Number 11. Oh. 2 singles and a treble. That was good. That was a lovely round. I do like that 11 area. Now, I personally stand on the oche all the way to the right. So if I'm looking straight onwards, I can't see the board, if that makes sense. So if I could only see through this line, this hand, for some reason I had an eye on my finger and it didn't have any peripheral vision, I wouldn't see the board. So I'm really far over here. Numbers on this left side, even though it's further away, I feel much more comfortable and more accurate than I do on this near side. Not sure what that tells us, but I'm just discussing things out loud. I guess I have to really, because it would be really boring. Number 12. Poor last dart. On that dart, that third dart, I felt it in my fingers, wasn't in there, I wasn't holding it properly. Why do I just throw it anyway? I should have stopped, gone again. Very rarely see me stop and readjust. And that's an error. That's an error in my mind. So I need to get better at that. 13, guys. 13. Unlucky for some. Oh, that's another poor one. Can't get any consistency in my 3 darts. Let's keep going. Okay, number 14. Lucky. Oh my goodness, that third dart. I mean, the third dart, I just can't hit anything with this third dart. If you give me a compass and a Sherpa, I wouldn't find it. I wouldn't find anything in that third dart. Oh, sorry, I've got that. I hit 2 14s. Okay, 15. I mean, it was a better third dart, but I nearly did it again there. 2 singles. Nothing to write home about today, but that's okay. Every day's a school day, unless you don't go to school. Number 16. Ooh, is that 2 singles? It is 2 singles. $17. Oh, that dart again. Ugly. Ugly that. Ugly like the gave my friend Colin a haircut when I'm 2002, and that was pretty ugly. Not as ugly as that though. Number 18. Never gave anyone a haircut after that. 18. I mean, I was only 14. Right, come on. Oh, that third again. What's happening with this third today? I mean, it's not been awful, but it's just not been great. 19. Lovely. Love that. I mean, this is a singles game. As great as hitting trebles, I'd rather hit 3 singles than 1 treble and have 2 bad darts. 20. Lucky on that third again, going walkies. Going missing like Uncle Frank did for 4 years. Bull. Ooh, not bad. We'll take the semi-ball and that finishes the game, guys. 46 points. Okay. 46 points. That's okay. Like I said, half decent day at the office is hitting a 45. So I know I am harsh on myself. I do feel that does help me though. I know I probably shouldn't be, but I'm consistent with it. I mean, I was much worse player when I started. Look about those first 3, 4, 5, even longer months of this channel. I was just as harsh on myself as I am now. I wasn't even harsher because I was worse. Even if I turn into Littler overnight and I'm averaging over 100, I think I'd still be pretty furious with myself at times. And I think that's kind of helped me. I think it has helped me, but it's kind of not for everybody. In fact, if I was watching this, I'd be giving the poor bloke advice saying, don't be so harsh on yourself. So I do get that. I think it helps my training. I think it keeps me focused. Right, we'll just throw a couple at this treble 20 because we never know. We might get a 180 one day here. You never know. Ooh. I'm getting straighter darts though, and when I get going on the old releasing early, I find myself much more accurate on the length. So when I can combine both consistently, I think I could be half decent at this. Wow, never said that before. It's quite a big moment. Oh la la, just so inconsistent, isn't it? 3 more, just for old time's sake, because we've been friends for so long. I feel it would be really rude if I left without throwing 3 more. Yeah, not too bad, not too shabby today. Average day at the office, but it's another day in. Improvement has happened. We're here a year now because of showing up every single day and throwing at this board. And you're going to have awful days, and sometimes you're going to be having amazing days. Some days you'll be like, I've never thrown a dart before. And then the next day you'll think, did Andy Fordham's family accidentally adopt me? Don't know really. That's what I guess I'm focusing on at the moment, is just technique really, and it'll be good to get that throw analysis. So I look forward to seeing you very soon, because we're not stopping, guys. I hope you're not. Please don't stop.